Welcome to the Upperclass room selection process for the 2020-2021 academic year. This video will provide you with an overview of the selection process, along with tips to assist you in successfully selecting your room for next year. Our regular room selection process will take place April 28th and 29th. You've been assigned a specific time for selection, which can be found on the main page of your My Housing portal. If you're matched with a roommate in My College Roomie, the assigned time is for both you and your roommate. Specific selection times are scheduled between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. each day, but you may select your room at any point after your designated time. Room selection will close at 5 p.m. on Thursday, April 30th, so you must select a room by that time. Remember that rooms are available on a first-come, first-selection basis, so you should be prepared to select your room as soon as you can to provide you with the most options possible. Only one resident per pair will need to select the room, so your roommate and you should determine who will be the one to select the room. Rooms are available at Hoover 1, Reed, Stickney, and Gilbert Halls. Both Hoover 2 and Patterson are full at this time. Other halls will begin filling quickly, so it is important that you know where you want to live, and if you have a roommate, that you are discussing this with them also. Have a plan for your first choice hall, but also have a few backup plans in case that hall is not available. Once you have selected, you will not be able to edit your choices. However, there will be room change information sent to all on-campus residents in late May if you don't get your first choice. Hoover Phase 1 has double occupancy bedrooms within the 4-person apartment. Your roommate and you would share one bathroom, while the 2 residents of the other room will share a bathroom. Please note that there will not be any spaces available in Hoover 2, as all those spaces were filled by fully matched groups of 4. Reed Hall offers spacious rooms and a kitchenette with a compact refrigerator and a small stovetop but no oven. Reed Hall is convenient to Spieth Hall, Wallace Hall, and the Student Union Building. Stickney Hall offers rooms with full kitchens and private bathrooms, and every room is different. Most rooms have bunked beds, but there are a few rooms where the beds are not bunked. These rooms are listed here. Stickney residents enjoy a large first-floor TV and computer lounge with ample parking around the building. Residents enjoy proximity to the library and Bibb Graves Hall. Finally, for next year, Upperclass students are able to return to Gilbert Hall, which is generally reserved for first-year freshman students. All Upperclass students would be located on the first floor. Rooms at Gilbert each have a private bathroom, but no cooking appliances. Residents love the amount of common spaces available, including the large first-floor lounge with TV, computers, and study areas. There is a study room on each floor, along with the lounges at the end of each hall. There's also a large laundry room and a dining location in Gilbert Hall. The room selection process is completed entirely online via the My Housing portal. You should log in using your university credentials before your selection time so you are ready to begin. You are welcome to log in early to see halls and rooms that are available, but you won't be able to select your room until your designated time. Your room selection information, including your designated selection date and time, can be found on the main page of the My Housing portal under Room Selection. At your designated time, you will need to click on Select a Room/Suite. If you are matched with a roommate, only one of you will need to participate in the process. On this page, you will see your roommate listed if you are fully matched with someone, and you can use the filters to help narrow your choices. Filters can be helpful if you are looking for a specific room type. However, as there are limited spaces available around campus, you can also choose to not use a filter at all to see all the spaces available. Click on Find Available Rooms. If you see this error message, this simply means that there aren't any rooms that match your criteria. You should clear all the filters, which will show all vacant rooms that are available. Now back to the process. Here you will find rooms that fit your filters if you use them. For paired roommates, you will only see rooms that have 2 spaces available. For those choosing solo, you will only see rooms where the other resident already in the room is of the same gender as you, or where the room is completely vacant. You can see the spaces available within each room. We encourage you to fill rooms fully where possible instead of finding a vacant room first. If you choose a vacant room, anyone of your same gender can choose the other space in your room without your control or approval. Therefore, choosing a space where there is already someone in the other space gives you better control over who you will be assigned with. It also leaves vacant rooms for paired roommates where possible. Note that our office reserves the right to consolidate throughout the process if there are more than 2 or 3 rooms of the same gender with vacant spaces in the room. You will scroll through options here and find the room that you would like to select. Once you find the room you would like to select, click Select Room. Now that you've selected your preferred hall and room, you will see the name of the resident already in the room if it was previously chosen, and your name will be in the open bed space. For paired roommates, you should see each of your names in the open bed spaces. If you want to find a different room, you can go back to the previous page and select a different room. Note that if you are selecting a space at Hoover, on this screen you would also see the names of the residents of the other room within the apartment if it has been selected. Once you are sure that you want the selected room, click on I agree, submit my room selection. Congratulations, your room selection process is complete. You will see the screen and you will receive an automated confirmation of your assignment. If you are paired with a roommate, they will also receive an email. This information will also appear in the My Housing portal. If you have any questions before selection begins or after selecting a room, please email us at housing@uwa.edu. If you are experiencing issues with room selection at the time of your appointment or just before, please call 205-652-5399 to speak with Angela. Good luck with selection, and we look forward to having you on campus this fall.